All right, second quarter. And there's the flag down. Second quarter, 21 to nothing. Couldn't ask for a better start from this team. Because we're number one. Right there. Brutus. Tell them we're number one. Yeah, let's go. I don't know what the flag was for. I think false start maybe. Yeah, so they're at the almost at the goal line. They're on our 20-yard line right now. See what they come up with. Come on, D. Don't let them get no touchdown. Ooh. One of the players' ankles got rolled up on. Ooh, I know that hurts. Is he going to be all right? Yeah, he's still down. Ooh, his ankle. Ooh, he looks like he's in pain, too. I think it got rolled up on. Either it got rolled up on or somebody stepped on his ankle by accident with their shoe. And that hurts, too. You can tell he's in a lot of pain, man. I hate to see, even though this is a cupcake team, I hate to see injuries. Hopefully he'll be all right and he'll be able to get back on the field. But I'm pretty sure he's done this game. They are going to have to replace him. I think he was just a O-line blocker, so offensive lineman. So they're going to have to replace him. Hopefully he's all right. He looks like he's in pain, though. I hate to see injuries. You know, it's just football that they love playing. But they're going to have to definitely replace him. But now, since his injury, this gives the Cupcake team more time to come up with a game plan, right? Because they're thinking about a touchdown. Because they know if they don't get a touchdown on this drive, the game's already over. But in hindsight, a touchdown, you can cut the lead into 2 touchdowns. So, therefore, you're still in the game, especially with it only being the second quarter. But hopefully our defense just comes back out, because this also gives our defense a lot of time to get the right play call and to rest up. So, hopefully we just get a stop and get the ball back. That would be ideal. So, let's just get a stop, and hopefully that player's all right. And I don't know how many cupcakes we're going to eat this second quarter, but man, it's going to be crazy. So I guess we'll just see right now. It's on break since he got injured. And we're just waiting. Ryan Day's got to be happy with the performance our team has put on so far. Especially now that every single team is going to be gunning for you because we're the defending national champs and we're number one. Yeah. And I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but we're going to rinse and repeat. But we're going to add on, hopefully, the Big Ten championship, and hopefully, first time I ever said those words, hopefully in Michigan in the same sentence. But it's been crazy. I don't know. Michigan just seems like Ryan Day's kryptonite, honestly. But hopefully we can get the dub. But back to the game. It's 2nd and 9. Let's see what they came up here after that injury timeout. Throw it down the middle of the field. That was way off. 3rd down. I think our defense got some pressure, so that kind of forced that terrible pass that he just threw. Because I think he had him wide open. If he would have connected, that would have been right into the end zone. I don't know why we're even leaving the middle of our field open, but 3rd and 9, so I guess we'll see what they do here. Their coach knows, man, they need a touchdown. If I'm the other coach, I'm going for it on 4th down too. A field goal is not going to do anything. It's just going to be a win for our defense. But hopefully our defense comes out here and gets a win anyway. Are they going to hike the ball in time? Okay, they did with 1 second. Oh, yeah. No flags. 4th down. 4th and 9. Their quarterback, they just don't have a good quarterback. I don't even know who he was throwing that ball to. His receiver was out of bounds. Our corner was all over him. It's 4th and 9. I wonder if they're going to kick a field goal or try to... Oh, okay, so they are going to kick a field goal. A field goal is not going to do you any good, even if he gets it. I feel like a field goal for them is just a big, huge waste of time. They should have went for it, but hey, whatever. They're not going to... And he still missed it! He missed it! Oh! Wah, wah, wah. Right here, cupcake team. I'm playing the world's smallest violin for you. Oh, is that how a violin sounds? Yeah, he should have just went for it. Not only do they have a bad quarterback, but they also have a bad kicker. It was only 36 yards out. Now, if you ask me, could I make 36? Probably not, because I'm not a kicker. That's why I couldn't be able to do it. But they should have just went for it. It's still 21-0. So we get the ball back because they got a bad kicker. We're probably going to go down the field and score again. This is like a scrimmage game right here. 1st and 10, hand it off to... Who's wearing 12? Man, I got to remember, and I got to do more research on my team. But like I said, I don't really keep up on the off season. I just figure out who's playing for our team and what I think of them and all that other stuff. But saying he was the backup, I know, for last season for CJ. Well, wait. Oh, no, Will Howard. Yeah, he was the backup to Will Howard. Which he gone to the NFL now, but... And it's 2nd and 1. Saints running back. Throw. That should be a first down right there. It was only 2nd and 1. Now, I haven't seen Saint actually take off. I feel like he might be more of a pocket passer quarterback, which that's okay, but I prefer the option quarterback because then that gives you that deal threat that the defense has to watch out for the pass and the run. So it just gives them a little bit more of that headache, but if you can pick them apart throwing down the field, then by means go ahead. But I would say, I feel confident in saying that Saint is a pocket passer instead of the option dual threat quarterback. Because I really haven't seen him run that much. He's throwing it deep. Catch it! Catch it! Catch it, baby! There you go! Oh, wait. Yeah, let's go! Woo! Beautiful pass. Beautiful pass right down the field. And our wide receivers are just faster than their corners. So, of course, they're going to get open most of the time. And that was Tate again. Tate is becoming a rising star very quickly. We got Tate Smith to throw it to. It's just so many options, so many weapons on our offense. We're going to be really hard to stop, especially for this team. And we're already down on our side. We're going to get another touchdown. It's just a matter of fact win. And we're just eating up these cupcakes. Physically and physically. Because, yeah, on the field and off the field. Let's go. Same for the pass. Touchdown! Another touchdown. Let's go by the Ohio State Buckeyes. We're number one, Brutus. We're number one. OHIO could not ask for a better start. This is how you play when you're playing against a cupcake team and you're the number one team in the nation and you're the defending national This is how it's supposed to go. And that is another cupcake because we're just eating them up. This will already be cupcake number 4. I do not know if I brought enough cupcakes. I don't know. Maybe when we get our second string in, it'll slow down. But for now, I gotta eat another cupcake. Let's go. Touchdown right here. We have vanilla, so like I said, I'm alternating. So we're gonna go with chocolate this time. What a good touchdown pass to Jeremiah Smith for the go-ahead touchdown. That's another cupcake. We are just absolutely smashing it. Here we go. I'll try to get my sign up here on a minute. I told y'all this is my lucky shirt. That cupcake was so good. They're all good. I'm not going to say that about every single because they all taste the same. I already tried the chocolate. I already tried the vanilla. They're both really good. We're playing the cupcake, so I'm eating the cupcake. And that's already 4 cupcakes in the second quarter. And we're only in the second quarter. And the second quarter just started. We'll see what the half, how many cupcakes I got left after the half. But I don't know if I have time to run to the store real quick and make it back before halftime starts. So I'm just rolling with what I got. And if if I go past 12, because that's still a lot of cupcakes and that's a lot of calories. But if for some reason our team just goes berserk, including our second strength team, which I'm assuming at some point, probably after halftime, is going to come in to get some experience and all that. So that should slow down, but I don't know. I'll just have to find something else if I eat all 12. But what a great start for our team. Defense is playing well. Offense is playing well. Again, this is what we're supposed to do. We're just the better team, not only on paper, but also on the field. And so, yeah. There's going to be a long game for that other team, but so proud of my team, man. So proud of my team. I'm not a band. Oh, man. I'm just so happy for my team. We're going to go all the way. But like I was saying with Ryan Day in Michigan, man, I mean, we lost to Michigan 3-4 years in a row, it seems like. 4 years in a row. I don't even know. All I know is this is the year, man. We got to beat them. I mean, honestly, because how do I balance out Ryan Day losing to Michigan, our rival? If you're a true OhioState fan, you know how important that game is. We have to beat Michigan. That's like the number one top of the list. Beat Michigan, win a national championship, win a Big Ten championship. In that order. So I don't know how am I supposed to give a trade-off? Like, well, you know, you can lose to Michigan, but you'll win the national championship. I mean, yeah, that's great. That's cool and everything. But for a true Ohio State fan, beating Michigan is like number one on the list. So it's a bittersweet situation when you beat Michigan, but I mean when you lose to Michigan but you win the national championship. If you had to ask me, well, would you rather lose to Michigan every single year and win the national championship every single year? I don't know, man. That's kind of a hard choice. That's like, oh man, I don't even know. That might be crazy for some of you, but if you're a Ohio State fan, you know what losing to Michigan feels like. And it's really frustrating. So that's a really hard one for me to answer. Would I rather lose to Michigan every single year, but win the national championship every single year? I don't want to lose to Michigan every single year, so I'd rather beat Michigan and not win the national championship. As crazy as that sounds, I want to win the national championship, but Like, if you give me a choice, saying, well, you can beat Michigan this year, but you won't win the national championship, man, it's still a hard choice, though. It's just, I think I would, as a diehard Ohio State fan, I would think I would have to go with, let's just beat Michigan this year. But luckily, I don't have those choices, so it's really just mathematical of hypotheticals, right? Because this year we're going to repeat and defend our title. But I really hope that we can beat Michigan. And that's the first time I've said that in a long time. Because ever since we played, Ryan Day been coaching, it just seems like Michigan is just his kryptonite. And he needs to get past that. I don't want to replace Ryan Day, man, but if you lose to Michigan and you don't win a national championship in the same season, Ryan Day just might have to go. And I think we just got a turnover. We just got a turnover, a fumble recovery on our side of the field. When it rains, it pours. Grambling State is just off to a terrible start, man. Wow. What was it? Oh, no, it wasn't a fumble. It was an interception. I was so rambling on. I wasn't even really paying attention to the game, but it was an interception by our defense. Let's go. 5th career interception for Caleb Downs. Good for him. He's making it worth his career in Ohio State. We're already on our side. We're going to score another touchdown. That means I'm going to have to eat another cupcake already. I just digested the other one. I'm going to have to eat another one right now. He's already got a... Oh, no. It's okay. They're calling him short. Wow. This is insane. I did not expect to eat these many cups. Oh, we got a player down for the cupcake team. I hope he's all right. He looks really injured. They're losing a lot of guys. This is the second player we're going to have to replace on the defense for that team. Hopefully he's all right. He don't look like he's in that pain. It might be just a cramp or something. Hopefully it's not nothing too serious, and he'll be all right, and he'll be able to at least come back into the game. But wow, what an interception from our defense. Wow. Showing up and showing out. That's what we do, baby. That's what we do. But anyway, man, if Ryan Day loses to Michigan and not win the national championship, listen, was it last year? Yeah, I believe it was last year that we lost to Michigan. I was all done with Ryan Day. I was like, fire him, get rid of him. We need a new coach. The only saving grace that saved Ryan Day last year was winning that national championship. I totally believe if he did not win that national championship, he would not be our head coach right now. And I think somebody told him in the office, like, hey, this is like the 3rd, 4th year you lost to Michigan straight in a row. We can't be having this. Either you win us a national championship or you got to go. And that's kicked Ryan's Day butt into gear. Now, this year, if we lose to Michigan and don't win a national championship, I feel like Ryan Day's got to go if that happens. Because how many chances are you going to get? How many chances are we going to give you to beat our rival? This game you must win. Now, you got to win all the games if you're Ohio State head coach, but the most important game you got to win, other than, the national championship or the Big Ten championship, is beating Michigan. Number 1 on the list. You got to win that game. No excuses. And just as an Ohio State fan, I'm getting fed up of losing to that team up north. But no, I don't think it's going to happen this season. I really think we're going to beat Michigan. Hopefully this last season, and I use that word very smallly because normally I would just say, yep, this is your year. We're going to beat Michigan. But because of Ryan Day being our head coach, and it seems like Michigan is his kryptonite, I'm just going to have to waver on the side of caution and say, hopefully we can beat Michigan this year. wow. Michigan fans are all rejoicing just because I said those words. Because those words have never left my lips. But since Ryan Day is our head coach, I have to say it. And if Ryan Day loses and doesn't win the national championship, loses to Michigan, not win the national championship, I would say, yeah, it's time for him to go. We need somebody like, I wish Urban Meyer never left us, but, I mean, he did. He went on the Fox to do that, but he should have just stayed at Ohio State. We could have built our destiny, but we're going to build a destiny without him. So it's 2nd and 1. We got the first down. We're going to get another touchdown. It's inevitable. I don't really see this cupcake team putting up much of a fight to try to stop us. So it's just a matter of when we. Right now it's 1st and goal. So if I'm Ryan Day, I'm just telling my guys, listen, you got 4 downs to get this in. I would just hand off the ball. Just run it straight up the middle. Our O-line is better than their D-line. And we're just going to get that push that we need to get into the end zone. I'm not even thinking about a field goal at this point. Because one more touchdown will be a final nail in a coffin for this other team. They won't put up much of a fight. They're still trying right now. And we threw an outward pass. And luckily, though, Tate was able to get a couple of yards, but not much. But that defender did come up pretty fast and hit his legs. Yeah, went straight for the hip to bring him down. This is just getting a little bit way too easy for our team right now. It's 2nd and goal. Let's see, we're going to run it. We're going to throw a touchdown pass. What are we going to do here? I would just run it 4 downs because they're not going to be able to stop the run. Okay, we're throwing it. Oh, no! Was that intercepted? Was that intercepted? Oh, see? See, come on, Ryan Day. You got to just run the football, man. Oh, I think that Saint just threw an interception to a cupcake team. Oh, wow. That was well defended. I don't know why Ryan Day went for a throw there or whoever the offensive coordinator there. Just run the football. Our O-line's better than their D-line. Just don't try to force the ball and just run the football. That's all Ryan Day had to do there. Or our offensive coordinator. Just run the football. That's it. Instead, we try to throw for a touchdown. They get an interception. But just throw the football, man. Is that too much to ask? I don't think so. But either way, they're still they're in the goal. They're like right there. Maybe we can get a safety out of this. No, you got a little bit of breathing room. We should have blitzed the house, first of all. Especially on 1st down, try to get a safety. But yeah, I don't know why Saint threw that football. That corner was all over Tate. Yeah, he was trying to throw it to Tate. Tate was covered. Saint just tried to put it in there, but he was covered. He wasn't even open. He should have just ran for it, but we should have just ran the ball to begin with. But it is what it is. It's still 28-0. So let's see what they do here. They're throwing out of the end zone. Did he catch that? Oh, did he catch that? They're going over it. I don't know if he caught that or not, but if he caught it, that was a good catch. They're going to see it. Let's see here. Replay. Did he get a foot in bounds? Ah, man, that's really close. Yeah, rewind it. Let me see. What goes down first? Does his other foot touch before his foot goes out of bounds? Okay, that looks like it's in. Because it looks like his left foot was in bounds before his right foot went out of bounds. So if I'm the replay official, I'm giving it to him. They don't give it to him? I don't wonder if their audio is working. I might even.
First down at the 22-yard line.
Okay, so they did give it to him. Yeah, that was a good. That was the right call. His right foot got in bounds before his left foot went out. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know what Ryan Day was doing. Just run the football. We're right there. They're not going to be able to stop us if we ran the football, but I think he was just trying to pad Saint's stats but instead saying through an interception. But that was a good catch by the Cupcake team, though. He went up in the air to grab that one, and he brought his foot down in bounds to pick up his team the first. Good for him. All right, let's go, D. Wow, he's got so much time in the pocket. What are we doing? Sack him. What are we doing? Bring the pressure. He had like 5 minutes to sit back there in the pocket before he decided to take off and run up the middle to get a first down again. I don't know. He had so much time in that pocket, man. That's crazy. Come on, D. Well, they stopped me from eating another cupcake, so. But we've been eating this cupcake team all game long. I mean, this game's already over. Now it's just, I guess, style points. Second and 7. And we got the ball to start the first half. So they're going to get the ball to start the second half. So it's a good chance for them to get 7. Then maybe they can get 7 again. I don't know. Woo! Nice tackle in the backfield. Oh, he still got a couple yards. I thought we sacked him for a loss, but he was able to jump and get like a little few extra yards. Even though I'm always going to be rooting for my team, obviously, the Buckeyes, I'm always thinking about it from both sides of the game. You know, like, what should this coach do? What should this coach do? But in the end, I'm always going to be rooting for my team. Which has been my team for a while now. Ever since I started watching college football. When I was like 17, 18. OhioState's always been my team. I never abandoned that team. I've been through up and downs with this team. Won some amazing games, lost some heartbreakers, and he dropped that pass. So now it's 4th and 7. They're going to have to punt. But I've been through up and downs. Saw some big games that we won. Saw some heartbreaking games that we lost. One that comes to mind is that Georgia game that we played Georgia. I think it was for the national championship, or maybe it was the first round playoff. But we missed the field goal by like this much, man. Oh, that was heartbreaking. It all came down to one field goal, and we missed it by this much. But it's okay, because everybody knows we can beat Georgia. Everybody knows we can beat Georgia. Even Georgia knows we can beat Georgia. Georgia knows that they got really lucky on that kick, man. It was this far away. But it is what it is. That's just one of the heartbreaking. And don't even get me started about losing to Michigan. Oh, my gosh. I can't. As a OhioState fan, that feeling of losing to that team up north is just... I hate feeling it. Then you got to live with it throughout the year, assuming that you're not going to meet in the playoffs. But Michigan's got a big game today against Oklahoma. And even though, I want Michigan to lose every single game they play. Because it's not going to really matter, especially now since there's a 12-team playoff. Because our record's going to be great. So if Michigan loses every single game and we were to lose to them somehow, we're still going to make the playoffs. And even if we beat them and they lost every single game throughout the season, because we always play the last season against each other, we're still going to be making the playoffs. So now I don't really have to worry about how their record is to add to our resume, as you did when the 4-team playoffs was going on, right? Because you needed to say, hey, well, we beat this team was ranked high, this team had a good record. That's the only reason why I would root for Michigan up until we played them to have a good record. But now since there's a 12-team playoff, it's not really matter who you beat and who you didn't beat. It's just how many wins do you have in your column, and do you have more wins, obviously, and losses. But basically, you don't have to add to your resume. Your resume, when it was a 4-team playoffs. I hope I explained that well enough. I think I did. But either case, I hope that Michigan loses to Oklahoma. I hope they lose to every single game. I hope Oklahoma, even though they're representing the Big Ten and the SEC, which people say, well, the SEC's bigger. The SEC is better than Big Ten Conference. No, it's not. The Big Ten Conference is number one. Then the SEC. But the SEC Conference has nothing on the Big Ten All Conference. I think we have definitely more teams in the top 10. Penn State is number 2. We're obviously number 1. And then you got, I'm not really even sure what the rankings are, but we're just a better conference in whole versus the SEC. But I'm just hoping that Oklahoma just destroys Michigan. It'll be so funny. But I brought into Alabama losing to Florida State, so I brought that into the universe. So I'm bringing it into the universe that Oklahoma will beat Michigan. And I will be watching that game, so hopefully that comes true. And if that comes true, then I'm 2 for 2. But other than that, it's 28. We ate 4 cupcakes. Let's see if we can get down here and add to our score before the half. Hopefully we can. Hopefully St. They'll throw another interception. That would suck. It's 1st and 10. I don't even know where we're at. Oh, okay, so we're past the 50. Yeah, we're handing it off. See what I mean? Look at that gap. If we would have did that down there, it would already be 35-0 right now. But instead, Ryan Day had to throw it. Our offensive coordinator. But whatever. I think we're going to go down here and at least get 3 points out of the deal. Oh, is that a horse collar tackle? His hands is kind of in there, but yeah, don't point it. Don't throw the flag. Ryan Day scrambling. Saying scrambling. Yeah, see, I didn't really see him take off vertically. He was still trying to find a receiver down the field to throw it to. But he just ran out of bounds because there was nobody open. But he's got to make smart decisions. This is good practice for our entire team, though, really. Again, just a scrimmage game just to get some practice in. Maybe run up the stats for your own individual player, We already have 357 yards of total offense. That's a lot. Already. See, look at that. He's going. Go. Woo. Shoot, string tackle right there. That was Dollison Jr., number 12. I think I pronounced his name wrong right there. But either way, it's 1st and goal. We're getting ready to get another touchdown. I think that was the 2-minute warning. Yep. We're at the 2-minute warning in the second quarter. So far, so good. Couldn't be asking any better. Hopefully, since it's 2-minute warning, we should just hand the ball off. They're not stopping the run at all. We're just basically having our way with this team. Hence, this is why a cupcake team. This is why it's a cupcake game. Because it's easy. We're going to win. I think everybody in the nation knows that. And if I'm not mistaken, I think we play at Michigan. So that's going to be a big, huge game. I got to come up with something special for that game, I feel like. And we're going to be playing Penn State. That's another tough opponent. I don't think we have Oregon, but we already dealt with Oregon. But then I do like it when we're playing these big teams versus the small team. But I think we're getting ready to enter Big Ten Conference next week, I think, or the week after. I'm not really sure. This is only a second game for us, so I think we have one more game and then we enter Big Ten Conference, which we have not won the Big Ten championship in years. So I'm really hoping that we can at least accomplish that. If not the main goal, which is beat Michigan and win the national championship. I guess that would be the second goal, but the main goal would beat Michigan. But the second main goal being win the national championship. Because you know that game always comes first. It don't look like maybe if we get another touchdown here, you put the backups in. At some point, we're going to put backups in. And I think we should do that just to get them some experience. So later down the road, if any of our first string offense or defense gets injured, you know, they'll be ready to go. But it's always been the next man up mentality for Ohio State. So they should be ready, but experience is experience. And it helps, so it's good experience. You know what I mean? So any bit of experience helps. Especially if one of our players gets injured when we're in a tight game, you know? But right now, we're just having our way with this cupcake team. We're just completely having our way. There's nothing they can do. In fact, they might want to put some of their second string in just to try to give them some experience for their future schedule. But it's first and goal. Run the ball. Don't throw it. Just run it. Run it straight up the middle. There, yeah, see, that's all you have to do, Ryan Day. That's all you had to do the first time. Just run the ball. They're not going to be able to stop us. Run the ball. Milk the clock. Milking every second off this clock. Not unless we're going with the hurry up offense. I think Day's thinking, well, we can get the ball back and score again. That might be the case. Grambling State is not called a timeout. They got 2 timeouts left. It's third and goal. Honestly, if we don't get it on third and goal, we should just go for it on fourth. That'd be a great situation. We got them backed up at the goal line anyway. So we got 2 downs to get this first down. And we should just run the ball. Hopefully that's what we do. Instead of throwing it, it looks like that's what we're setting up to do right here. Our O-line is going to get the push. There we go. Is he in? Referees haven't confirmed. Is he in? I think he's in. They're not reviewing it. That's another touchdown. Let's go. Dominating. I'm going to make sure this is the touchdown before anything. I don't see anywhere he was down. What are they looking at exactly? His knee did come down first. But it depends on where the ball is at this point. And the ball is definitely across the lane. That's a touchdown. 35-0. Let's go. We are eating these cupcakes. We are eating these cupcakes. That is already cupcake number 5. Let's go. And we're going for, I can't even remember which one we last up. I'm just going to grab one and eat it. Oh, yeah. Wow, that 1, 2, wow. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only got 7 cupcakes left. Are we going to get 7 more touchdowns before the game's over? Oh, man, I don't know. Lick that paper off right there. Here we go. Number what? Cupcake number 5, right? Yeah, 5. Oh, yeah. OHIO. Down the drain you go. Absolutely destroying this team. They can't stop our offense. Our defense is overpowering to their offense. Their quarterback's not that great of a quarterback, sorry to say. Even though I wonder who they played last week to be 1-0. Who they beat? Whoever they beat had to be worse than they are. Maybe I'll Google that right now. I'm gonna Google that because now I'm curious. I don't know how to pronounce their name, so I'm just gonna type in their name. Oh crap! I put in the wrong pen. Yeah, they're not gonna be able to do anything here. It's 35-0. 1 minute, less than 1 minute left in the second quarter. They're not going to be able to do anything. But I do want to see who did they play and who did they beat. I'm just curious. GR, let me see if I spell their name right. MBL. Ah, there we go. Where is it? Oh, there's a flag down. Let's check the flag. A false start. They just got a false start. They're not doing anything with the ball. It's GG, but I am going to find out. Let's see. Why am I having a hard time figuring out who the hell they played? I'm going to figure out who they played. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, that's who they played. They played Logiston. I have never heard of that team before, but they beat that team 55-7 last week. 55-7, they destroyed that team because they know they was going to get destroyed this game, so they destroyed the other team. Just try to say faced, but Logiston, yeah, I never heard of that team before. So, yeah, that team's definitely worse than they are. But nonetheless, they're not going to be able to do anything here. They called a timeout. I don't know why. It's 3rd and 10 for them. They only got 16 seconds, and they're at the 25-yard line. I don't know what the heck they're expecting to do in 16 seconds. Our defense has just been all over the field. Just been stopping them. Our offense has been having their way with that. And with that, that is halftime right there. First half, we ate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cupcakes. Because we're playing a cupcake and we're eating cupcakes. So we already have 5 cupcakes. I don't know what the next half is going to bring. I'm assuming at some point we're going to bring our second strength team into the picture. It's 35-0. We're just dominating. Could not absolutely ask for a better start. Let's listen to Ryan Day.
He threw some good balls. I thought a lot of those passes around the money. A lot of things still are for the first time. First interception down here. He's seeing some things for the first time, but the ball was coming out on time. You can see a couple of those throws around the money. So we'll take a look at the film here and grow from it. But it was a good start for him. I feel like
a great start
here in the second half.
You mentioned experiencing things for the first time. How did you see him respond to that interception there?
Yeah, he knows what he was. He was way late on it. He knew it right when he came over because we literally walked through.
You should have.
So we don't really think you want to come to the sideline, but that's part of the young.
You should have ran the ball.
We're trying to put him in these situations and see how he responds. Most of them he responded well, but he'll learn from that one.
Thanks, Coach.
You should have ran the ball, Ryan Day. I don't even think that interception was on sand. He should have just ran the ball. But it is what it is. Dominant first half. We ate 5 cupcakes, 35-0. Don't know what the second half is going to bring or how many more cupcakes I am going to have to eat. So far it's been 5 and I already have 12. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7 cupcakes left. Will I have to eat all 7? I guess we'll just have to find out at the start of the third quarter or the start of the next half.